we welcome you to this Week 6 matchup between two first-place teams, as today the Los Angeles Chargers are about to take on the Houston Texans. Let's take a look at the standings. The AFC West standings show that it is really a toss-up. The Chargers are in first, but the Raiders, Chiefs, and the Broncos not too far behind. Meanwhile, in the AFC South, the Texans with a 3-2 record, the Jaguars only a half game back, as they are 3-3. Big game coming up. And the game is officially underway. The Los Angeles Chargers will get the ball first at their own 39-yard line. They will start the game with a run to the right side, only picking up a yard. As they get it to the 40-yard line, 2nd down and 9. They will run it again, but nowhere to go. That play got absolutely blown up. Now they have an early 3rd down and long situation. Texans are going to bring pressure. They throw. It's caught, but not quite enough for the 1st down. And assuming the Chargers punt the ball, which they will, they go 3 and out to start the game. Yeah, you don't often see 3 and outs to start games here on Retro Bowl, but we just saw one right here. Gotta give credit to the Houston defense. And now they will run the ball. Both these teams were involved in low-scoring games last week, so we're kind of expecting this to be a low-scoring game. 2nd down and 6. This pass will fall incomplete, and so far neither offense can get anything going. 3rd down and 6. This pass, however, is complete for the 1st down. Past the 40. And it's the first down of the game, and it belongs to the Texans, as they are at the 46-yard line now. 1st down. Here is the pass. It is complete. A tight window throw, but it gets there for the 1st down and a 21-yard gain. Both offenses really struggling their way through the game so far, but we'll see how this game continues to develop. There is a 4-yard run, 2nd down and 6 now. He waits, pressure's coming, gets rid of it, and it's complete over the middle for the 1st down. At the 20-yard line, picking up 10 yards. 1st down for Houston. Here's the pass. It is complete. Broken tackle inside the 10. And that will be 1st down and goal at the 7-yard line. Here is the toss. And a good open field tackle right there, as the running back only able to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal. Here is the run. Picking up 3 yards inside the 5. 3rd and goal now for Houston. They will throw it into the end zone. Wide open. Touchdown. And the Texans are on the board first. Yeah, this is really the first blown coverage of the game, just wide open. Chargers defense did not do a good job on that play, but they did do a good job limiting the Texans to very short yardage plays, as that extra point hits the upright, but the Texans still able to find their way down the field and scoring a touchdown. You see the missed extra point that goes off the upright. 6-0 early for the Texans. Chargers went 3 and out on their opening drive. Let's see if their offense can get something going here. 1st down. They're going to throw it down the field, and he's able to connect with his receiver. It's the Chargers' first down of the game, picking up 25 yards. And that was a beautiful throw. 1st down. This pass is complete. That's going to take us to the end of the 1st quarter. The Texans with the 6-0 lead. All right, we start the 2nd quarter with a 2nd down and inches run and a 1st down past the 45-yard line. They're going to throw it on this play down the field. He is complete. It's a 1st down past the 25, picking up 19 yards. Chargers marching down the field. 1st down, quick pass. It is complete. Nice stiff arm and a broken tackle. Brought down at around the 16-yard line, a gain of 8. 2nd down and 2. They will throw it over the middle, and he's got him for the touchdown. And for the moment, this game is tied. Yeah, a good amount of time in the pocket, able to find a receiver open, and a good response from the Los Angeles Chargers. They went 3 and out on their opening drive, but nice job offensively here to bounce back big time. The extra point right through the uprights. The Chargers have the lead 7-6. over to Houston Texans here in the second quarter. The Texans will start this drive at their own 35-yard line. First down for the Texans. Chargers bring in the house, and it forces the incompletion. Second down and 10 now. He waits. He throws. It is complete over the middle. It's a first down. Big hit right there at the 49-yard line. Texans will run the ball here up the middle and somehow got a yard. I felt like it was going to be tackled right out the line of scrimmage, but a yard is a yard. Second down. Here's the throw. It is complete. Nice stiff arm and a first down. Under a minute 30 to go of this first half, as this will be a run. There's been a lot of low yardage plays in this game. Second down and 7. Here is an overthrow, or maybe an underthrow. Hard to tell who he was throwing that to. Third down and 7 for Houston. You need to get to the 25 for a first down, pressure, and a sack. And we'll see what they do here. They're going to have to attempt a 53-yard field goal. This is a long one. This will give the Texans the lead. If it's good, the kick is no good. Yeah, that one wasn't really even that close. Well wide of the mark. Yeah, that sack, so costly for the Texans because it also took them out of field goal range, as we just saw right there. So now the Chargers will try to get some points before halftime. Not quite enough for the first down. Both defenses playing pretty well in this game, really preventing the offenses from getting big explosive plays. Hard to tell to see if he got the first down. It looked like he's going to be short, and he is. So third down and inches. Here is the run, and he did not get it. Wow. It's going to be fourth down, and they are going to go for it. Very interesting. No, they have changed their minds. They're going to punt the ball. Yeah, because if you go for it and don't get it, you might gift wrap the Texans some points, especially because even if you do get the first down, it's still very likely that you won't come away with any points anyway because the time is running out. 5 seconds to go. This will be the final play of the half. They will look to throw down the field. It is intercepted, but that's only going to go into the statistical books, not into really the importance of this game. Yeah, just trying to force a play. Wasn't really there, but again, it's at the end of the half, so not too much risk throwing the football down the field. It's been a defensive game here between the Chargers and the Texans at the half. All right, the Houston Texans will get the ball to start the second half at their own 36-yard line. First down for Houston. Pressure will fire and incomplete. I mean, both offenses kind of slow in this game, but gotta give credit to both these defenses. As this pass is complete, there's a first down. It will be tackled right at midfield. This really feels like a slow-moving game, as there's a nice open field tackle right there. Yeah, it just feels like there hasn't really been a lot of big plays in this game. Second down. Pass over the middle is complete for the first down, picking up 11 yards out across the 40-yard line. See if the Texans can try to get the lead here on this drive. This pass is complete and a nice stiff arm right there inside the 25. Yeah, beautiful stiff arm right as he caught the football. They will try the running game, but just nothing there. Yeah, the Chargers' run defense has been really good in this game. Second down and 10. This pass is intercepted! And the Chargers' defense comes up with a big play here to start the second half. Yeah, and this pass just a little bit off the mark. It kind of went to where the Texans receiver was, not to where he was going. Yeah, this pass is just wide off the mark, and the Charger defender able to read where that football was going. And a huge turnover here early in the second half. So the Chargers will take over. Pretty bad field position, but hey, they will take it as there's a 4-yard run. Not too surprising, this has been a defensive game. Second down and 6. As this pass is complete for the first down. Pushed out of bounds. Chargers going to run the ball, but a nice tackle made behind the line of scrimmage. You know, I mean, and a lot of big defensive plays in this game. Second down, this pass is just low, incomplete. Both offenses really struggling right now. Third down and 12. He waits, he throws, it is caught. Can he get the first down? Yes, he can. First down for the Chargers. Yeah, big first down to keep the drive alive, especially because the Chargers have the lead, so trying to chew more of this clock. 4-yard run out across the 45-yard line. Yeah, this feels like this could be a very long drive for the Chargers, which is good news for them. This pass is complete. There's a nice block and a first down past the 40 and a 15-yard gain. As Chargers continue to move down the field, first down. He waits, he throws, it is complete. It's a first down past the 30. We are inching our way closer to the end of the third quarter. The run up the middle, nowhere to go. Another tackle for loss, as that will take us to the end of the third quarter. It's 7-6 in favor of the Chargers. Right, we start the fourth quarter. It's been a very low-scoring game. Second down and 11 for the Chargers. They look to throw, and he is taken down. Yeah, he should have gotten rid of that football because there was nobody open down the field, but they kind of need to get back into field goal range here. Third down and 16, the pass over the middle is complete, and a couple broken tackles, and he has the first down. Oh, that is so costly, those missed tackles for the Houston Texans. There hasn't really been a lot of missed tackles in this game, so, that kind of comes at a bad time. Another tackle for loss behind the line of scrimmage as the Chargers cannot run the ball for squat in this game. Second down, as this pass is incomplete. It looks like the receivers got in the way of each other. It's going to be another third down situation for the Chargers. Pressure's coming, gets rid of it. It is caught. But this time the Texans are able to prevent the Chargers from getting the first down. And the Chargers are going to settle for a 22-yard field goal. The kick is no good. It doinks off the uprights. Wow. I mean, that is a kick you have to make if you're the kicker. That is a chip shot. And yikes, that is one he's going to want back. And that just completely opens the door for the Texans because now all the Texans need is a field goal. Texans do have pretty bad field position, though, and nice open field tackle, my goodness. By the way, the lowest scoring game this season was a 7-7 tie back in Week 3 between the Raiders and the Colts. I mean, we could break that record if no points are scored here, as this pass falls incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver's hands. Third down and 12. Pass is complete, and a broken tackle, and he's running down the sideline. First down, and out of bounds at the 25. Yeah, at least he didn't accidentally step out of bounds before he got the first down, because we have seen that before. This pass over the middle is complete. And the Texans offense trying to lead them to a game-winning drive here. Still got a long way to go, though. First down, pass overthrown. Yeah, overthrown by about 2 yards there. Second and 10. Still over a minute to go of this fourth quarter. The pass is complete. Picking up 7 yards. We are now under a minute to go. Third down and 3 for the Texans. This pass will be completed for the first down. And they're now into Chargers territory. Again, all the Texans need is a field goal. First down for Houston. The pass is complete. A nice stiff arm and a first down. Still going. And brought down at the 30. Yeah, that's a huge first down right there. Texans kicker did miss an extra point, so right now they need to get a little bit closer for their kicker. First down, the quarterback not taking any chances. He's just going to throw the football away. Live to fight another day. Second down and 10. He waits. He throws. It's intercepted! Intercepted by the Chargers, and that will win them the game. Oh my goodness, another interception, a very costly one. Let's take a look at this replay again. So he's got lots of time, but just not quite enough separation. And what a play. It looked like the Texans receiver still had an outside edge to catching the football, but what a catch by the Charger defender to pick that football off, and that will officially seal the win for the Los Angeles Chargers. How about this defensive game, though? My goodness. If you like defense, you've come to the right place. It's going to be the lowest scoring game this season. Here's a nice run going for 4 yards, but obviously Texans not going to have any time to get the ball back. This will be the final play of the game. And that is it. The Los Angeles Chargers defeat the Houston Texans in a defensive battle as they win 7-6. As you take a look at the box score, not a single point was scored in that second half. As you take a look now at the updated standings, the Chargers remain in first place. They are 5-1. They're looking pretty good to at least make the playoffs, if not win your division. Meanwhile, the Houston Texans fall to 3-3. They are right now battling for first place with the Jacksonville Jaguars. All right, we thank you for watching. It was a defensive battle, and the Chargers defense saves the day, forcing the interception to win the game. They win 7-6.